So Lisa Leslie posted a tweet that, some people, I could see some mixed reactions in the comments. And here's what she said. She said, I don't care what comparisons you make. Both Angel Reese and Kaylin Clark deserve the Rookie of the Year award. The pressure and the weight of this season has forever changed the WNBA, and both rookies rose to the top and exceeded all our expectations. Take a bow, ladies. Okay, so I have to make 2 points with this tweet, or about this tweet. The first one being that I kind of agree with Lisa Leslie. And I'm a huge Caitlin Clark fan, and I'm gonna get, before people lose their minds. Please let me explain. Um, do they both deserve Rookie of the Year? And I don't think, I'm not reading it. I'm reading it a little bit different than how most people were replying to this tweet, right? I'm just reading it as deserving, and I'm gonna get to that word because I hate that word with a passion. The word deserving and what it means and what it entails, and I'm getting to that. I'm gonna get to that. But yes, I can agree that they both deserve it, but that they both deserve it does not mean that they both should win it. And I don't think that's what she's saying. I don't think she's saying, I think they both should win Rookie of the Year award. They both deserve it. They've both done enough to deserve Rookie of the Year award. And I would also argue that Rikia Jackson also deserves Rookie of the Year award. She's done enough to merit Rookie of the Year. Does not mean they're gonna win it, right? I think what she was trying to say is, yeah, Caitlin Clark's gonna win it and should win it, but these other players are deserving. I mean, shit, Cameron Brink probably deserves Rookie of the Year as well. It's not her fault that she got injured. When she was in, she was doing okay, right? So did she do enough work? And again, the problem with this deserving shit, which I'm gonna get into, is super arbitrary, right? Like, who's making these rules as to who deserves what? So in the deserving piece, yes, they've put up enough numbers. They've worked extremely hard. They've performed extremely well. They've changed the game forever as far as bringing new fans, and the ratings are going crazy, and attendance records. All of these things with these two ladies, I agree that they are deserving. Now let's talk about the word deserve, because I think this word should be eliminated and erased from the English language. And any language, whatever the equivalent of deserving is in any other language, should be out. I mean, I don't think there's a more toxic word in the world than deserving, right? This just implies that the world owes you something, or that someone owes you something. That's whenever people throw around, oh, I deserve a pay raise, I deserve a promotion over so and so. Who are you to say whether or not you deserve a certain outcome? That's not how shit works. Shit does not work. You work hard, therefore you deserve promotion. That's not how shit works. Even at work, like if you work for a certain company, whatever the case may be, and you feel in your heart that you're working harder than someone who got the promotion over you, and you're like, oh, I deserve it over them. Really? Why? Have you considered what the other person is putting in? How they're working, what other things they may be doing that leadership or management sees in them that they don't see in you? What is this deserving shit? It actually pisses me off a little bit. And like in this video, for instance, I feel like I put a lot of love, a lot of passion, a lot of hours into making this one video, right? I could say, I deserve this video, this video should get 5,000 views. I deserve it. But that's not how life works. That's not how the world works. Hard work does not define outcome. It just does not, right? Life just in the world determines who's going to be successful and who's not. And a lot of times it has nothing to do with, with hard work, which are the things that you can control. You can take care of the things that you can control. But just because you believe that you're working harder than someone else or outperforming someone else does not mean that you deserve anything. It really does not, and I hate it when that shit happens. They were also making this comparison about AJ Wilson and Caitlin Clark. Like whenever Caitlin Clark was getting all this attention, and AJ Wilson was getting no attention. Like, oh, look at AJ Wilson, she's putting all these crazy numbers. She deserves the same attention. She does not deserve it. People determine who they want to watch. People have recognized that AJ Wilson is an amazing player. I've recognized that AJ Wilson is an amazing player. But I don't feel like watching her games. I just don't. I just don't want to watch them. I'm not saying they're boring or whatever. I just nothing about her game causes me to want to sit, on the couch in front of the TV to watch her games. I don't want to do that. Does she deserve that? I don't know, but really, do we operate based on what someone deserves? Like now I gotta watch the game because she deserves it? No, that's not how it works. People determine who they want to watch, what they want to watch, who is successful. Going back to this video, if one person watches it, am I going to be mad? I could be mad. Oh, I deserve 5,000 views. I have the best freaking commentary in the whole entire WNBA. I put a lot of work into this. I put more work into this than, whoever is getting the most views. I could say that. But if this video at the end of the day gets one view, it is what it is. That's how life works. I don't deserve it. The world does not owe me anything at all whatsoever. So if I feel like I'm good at this, I'll continue to do it along. And even if nobody watches it, I need to be happy just with me putting in the work to put the best product that I feel like I can put out there. And if people watch it, great. And if people don't watch it, that's awesome as well. And then guess what? If people don't want to watch my videos and I'm putting all this work, then maybe this shit ain't for me. At the end of the day, maybe I need to go do something else, which I have for the majority of my life. But anyways, that's just the approach, and that's what I hate the most about the word deserve is that it is toxic in nature and that it puts a lot of people in a tough spot. And again, like if it's a company, please don't do this to your bosses and don't be this person at work who feels like they deserve everything. And now the boss has to feel like shit because you're over here like, oh, I deserve everything. And they're like, oh, I wish I could fire this person, but I can't. Right? Because the moment that you do that, so say you're seeing that and your bosses are not seeing the same as you as far as deserving that promotion, because there could be a disconnect. But now here you're complaining, you're talking about other people. Now you have other workers who may be against leadership who are with you. And you're just creating a toxic environment by just trying to say that you deserve some shit that you don't. And now leadership and management is a tough position and they can't wait to fire your ass. But they have to be careful because then it could be retaliation and all this other bullshit. They have to wait for you to slip up one time so they can fire your ass. Because if it's me and I'm the fucking supervisor or the leader, management, whatever it is, and you talk about deserving something or someone else deserving something and I'm not seeing the same thing you're seeing, like maybe if I overlooked it, but don't approach it as deserving, just approach it like, hey, this person has been killing it. This person's been doing this. They did all this stuff. They did all these things for the team. If you haven't seen that, I just want to let you know. But not in this person deserves a promotion. I'm like, you know what? Both of you are fired. Fuck out of here. I hate that word. I really hate that word. I can't stand it, man. I cannot stand it. We need to stop with this bullshit of deserving. The world doesn't owe you anything. The people decide. Leadership will decide. Your peers will decide. The audience, in the case of entertainment, will decide who they watch, who they make successful, and who they don't. That's it. That's all it is. All right, so done with the deserving stuff, I think. And just really quick, going back on the AJ Wilson thing, I'm not saying she's not a really good player. The only thing is trying to make fans bad, or like what was it? Monica McNutt trying to make Stephen A. Smith make him feel bad about not covering AJ Wilson because she's killing it and she's deserving of this attention. She's not. She wasn't. She wasn't. She probably will win MVP. Does she deserve it? Who cares? Who cares if she deserves it or not? but she probably will win because she's putting in the time, she's putting in the numbers. The numbers are hella impressive. Like, you can't really argue with what she's doing. Like, right now, she's number one, in my opinion, in MVP. Deserving, who cares, man? Who cares? She deserves it. She deserves your eyeballs.